Hi everybody, this is Josh Kulp. We are learning Daf Shuli. We are on Masechet Bava Kamma, Daf Ayin Chet. And I wanted to talk briefly about our favorite Talmudic beast or animal or whatever word you'd like to use for it, the infamous koi. So first of all, why are the rabbis so interested in the koi? The koi is mentioned a tremendous amount in the Talmud. One might think, and I've seen students be tempted to think, that the more that the rabbis talk about something, it must be that it was prevalent in their lives. And that's not true, and that's one of the things I think we can learn about the koi. Why are the rabbis so interested in the koi is because it's unclear whether the koi is a behema, a domesticated animal or livestock, or a wild animal, a chaya, and there are halachic differences between a behema and a chaya. Some of them have to do with whether they're sacrificable. Some of them have to do with whether you have to redeem the firstborn. There's a difference between covering the blood of a chaya. You have to cover the blood. A behema, you do not have to cover the blood if you shecht it outside the temple. There is a difference between the cherev, the forbidden fat, which is prohibited with a behema, but not with a chaya. There are all sorts of halachic differences. I have no idea whether the rabbis ever encountered a koi. The koi, for all I know, might be a mythical kind of animal, a unicorn of sorts, but the rabbis posit that it exists. They're interested in it because it's what we call a liminal category, something that's not clear. Its identification is either a behema or a chaya. There are other things like liminal cases that the rabbis are very interested in. I'll give you another couple examples. A na'ara. A na'ara is neither a ktana, a total minor, nor a bogeret, a girl who's reached maturity, age of maturity. So therefore, the rabbis are very interested in the na'ara because the ktana, the minor, and the bogeret, the adult, are clear. Bein hashmashot, a time of the day that's neither Shabbat nor not Shabbat, right between, sort of what we might call twilight. The rabbis are interested in that. Erusin, betrothal, which is neither full marriage nor not marriage. Rabbis are interested in that. There are a lot of what might call them liminal derabanan, in-between kinds of categories that the rabbis talk a lot about, not because it was so prevalent in their lives or such an important halachic category that they encountered it all the time, rather because it is just an interesting topic to discuss. Now, you might still want to know what's the koi. I don't know what a koi is. There is a debate among the Rishonim whether a koi was an actual animal or a hybrid sort of animal between a wild deer and a domesticated goat. We don't really know. There are modern scholars who try to identify it with certain types of semi-domesticated deer that were inhabited ancient Eretz Yisrael, the land of Israel. I don't really know what it is, but I think more important than really knowing what a koi is to always remind yourself that when we read rabbinic discussions, we're reading things that the rabbis found interesting and not necessarily prevalent in their lives. I want to urge everybody, since I have a few seconds here, it's a shorter video, please sign up for the live Daf Shuli class. It's really a great opportunity to learn on a regular basis. It will, with me and with other students, it will really increase your depth and your ability to learn Talmud, to do so not just by reading, but by participating once a week in a live class.